Hello, everyone. My name is Helen Lacey, and I'm the Executive and Principal Consultant for HRGO. I'd like to introduce Richard, who also works for HRGO. Over to Richard.
Thanks, Ellen. Richard Tilbrook. I'm a principal consultant for HRGO. I specialise in recruitment for precision engineering.
Thank you, Richard. So what we're here to do today and moving forward each month is Richard and I are going to showcase and discuss the KPMG and the REC jobs report. Now, this is a monthly report that I get given that we like to give to our clients regards to what the market's like, the sectors, the economy, and that type of thing. So we've chosen a couple of topics that we'd like to highlight today, and one of them has been sort of the permanent recruitment and how it's declining. So Richard, what are your thoughts? What are you finding in your sector at the moment?
It's interesting when you look at the report and it talks about a significant decline this month and a continued decline month on month. I think it was seventh successive month in the south and the 11th month in general. Not seeing it, to be frank.
Well,
Not
that's good.
seeing it in the manufacturing sectors that I deal with. What I am starting to see, though, is you're hearing about redundancies in other companies. So maybe it's not impacting my niche quite as much, but what we are seeing is we are hearing about redundancies more and
And
more.
how are you
So obviously
finding?
that's going to impact.
Yeah, and how are you finding the availability of candidates? And are you finding because of the redundancies, you get more candidates to choose from?
For a long time now, this has been a candidate scarce market, as everybody that's involved in recruitment will know.
Yeah.
It's been a real struggle to find people. What we're starting to see with this, there's a couple of things in place here. You're having the redundancies that are trickling in, where a company lets certain engineers go, that replaces other engineers, and it just starts seeing snowballing a little bit more again. That is having an impact. People, staff availability is getting better. To be honest, it couldn't have got any worse.
No,
But
true.
it is easing up a little bit now, which is great. Which is great news for everybody. I suppose the key point is that are the people that coming into the market the right people to fill the jobs, and then we get
Yeah.
onto skills shortages.
And then we go on skills. Yeah, I must admit, I think, unlike yourself, I'm finding certain sectors, because for the Southwest, I cover multiple industries, everything sort of from finance and accounts, sales, some engineering, warehouse. So very sort of multi-skilled in that side. And there are certainly sectors that I'm finding are really struggling to recruit at the moment. And that's the sector skill shortage, which again is a topic in itself. But how are you finding the salaries then? Are you finding the salaries are a challenge at the moment?
I'm still seeing people increasing,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah.
been a theme.
I think that's what the report said as
In
well, didn't it?
Yeah, in general, although apparently the report indicates that that's slowing down. Um, I've generally seen over the last 18 months salaries creeping up.
Yeah.
And supply and demand, basically. That's what's driving it.
Yeah.
Um, Interestingly enough, we've started to see, as the economy gets more difficult, I've started to have more people coming onto the job market seeking higher pay, and that being the sole driver. I need to earn more money.
Right.
What have you got? And
That's cost of living, I
that's
guess, as well, isn't
yeah.
it? So
This is something the cost of living crisis is sort of impacting. That's been notable, actually. A few people coming to me that, and it's like, okay, that's that's a new thing that I'd seen.
yeah. Thank you, Richard. Well, as we said, it's just a snippet of what we want to talk about with the KPMG reports, and certainly Richard and I are always going to be happy to chat with you directly, happy to share the report with you. There's lots of things that this report gives us. So from the demand, skill shortage, we do talk about the temp side as well. That isn't our speciality, though. Business, HRGO as a business do supply temporary staff into many different sectors. So we have consultants that are happy to chat to you on that side as well. But for the time being, all our contact details will be obviously on the somewhere on the social media, whichever platform you're watching this on, and we're always happy to help. So over from me, thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you very much. Nice to
Thank
talk to you.
you. Take care.